What's up to a new YouTube video, guys? Good to have you guys here on. I made a very insightful, educational Loom video, and that's what I'm about to show you guys in a minute. It's about the number one thing you have to master to get sales fast in e-com and see a lot of progress in a pretty short time. I'm not gonna make big promises and do big claims you will earn a lot of money, let's say 10K a month within a month. No, that's not what I'm saying. But this is drastically gonna change up things in your e-com business if you have not implemented this yet. And probably you haven't, because otherwise you wouldn't watch this video, right? So this is a very valuable video. Make sure to watch it all the way through. Stick around till the end, because in the end I will be also giving away something that is very valuable to you guys, and you have to watch the whole video to basically understand what I'll be giving away at the end of the video, right? So very valuable video. It's like midnight here in Dubai. Just filmed this video, and I just want to tell you guys that you have to watch it all the way through. If you're not making sales, if you're not making consistent sales in e-com, this is a must watch. This is something you want to implement right now. And enjoy the video, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to send me a DM on Instagram as well. If you want to get into growth commerce, if you want to get my personal help with e-com, scale to at least your first 1K per day, but obviously to 2, 3, 4, 5K a day as well. Shoot me DM on Instagram and enjoy the video. What's up, guys, to this new video, a very valuable video I have here today. And in this video I'll explain you guys the number one fastest way to get more sales in e-com, or the number one thing to get more sales fast in e-com, right? So let's dive into it. So what are we essentially gonna cover in this training is we are gonna create real marketing insights, or you can create real marketing insights after watching this video. We will be building a database which is worth a lot of money. Trust me, if you build this over time and you work on this every single day for months and months on end, weeks and weeks on end, you have a very valuable database. It will be a very unique way as well, instead of just copying and guessing if your products will work, if your e-com store is gonna succeed, right? So what is this thing? This thing is called competitor research, right? So what this essentially means is we are looking at competitors, right? So we are looking at other competitors, other people that are doing great in the market. And we're gonna analyze them and see what they are doing good, so we don't have to reinvent the wheel, right? So that is one of the first things why we are doing this. We are not reinventing the wheel. And another thing is, like, we know what's trending right now. So because we do this competitor research, we have a very good understanding of the current market state and what is trending at this specific moment, right? And the third thing is we are studying why it's working for them. So we're not only making conclusions like product X is working, okay, that's nice. No, we are studying why is this product working? What marketing angles is he using? How is he done his ads? How has the store been designed? How does the funnel look like, right? All these things add up to eventually have a good conclusion and have a very good competitor. So let's dive a little bit deeper. So what we essentially want to create is a winning library. So what a winning library basically means is a complete database of all competitors with exact data points why these are good competitors. So we can look at those, we can improve our own store, we can see what kind of products are they testing, are they advertising currently, and more importantly, what they are scaling currently, so we can test similar type of products as well for ourselves. We can look at how their funnel is looking. We can look at all these things, and we create a very big library. And eventually, if you have tens and tens of competitors in your winning library, there's literally no point that you will not generate sales if you look at these competitors and literally see how are they doing their marketing. Grab like at least 10, 15 competitors in the market you're currently selling in, see what they're doing for their marketing, see how they have designed their store, see what kind of offers they have on their product pages, see what kind of funnel they have, see what payment methods they use, basically track every single bit of the thing they are exactly doing, because they are winning, right? They are doing something good. So if we look at a couple, even a handful of good competitors, we can eventually be a very good competitor as well for other people, right? So that's essentially what we want to create here. We're not reinventing the wheel. We're literally looking at things that are already working, and eventually after a couple days or weeks, you can have a very, very valuable winning library. And I'll tell you now how we create this winning library. So what we're essentially doing is we are creating a Google Sheet, right? So we're doing this in Google Sheet, very simple. So we have 4 things we put in there. So we put the store URL, we put the Meta ads library URL. So this is basically the URL where we can see what ads they are currently advertising. I will go deeper into that in a minute. We are looking at the number of active ads they currently have active on their store. And we have a section for some notes. So we can put in there, okay, they are scaling product X because of XYZ reason. They are doing this on their store because of XYZ reason. All these things you can put in the notes. So every time you go to your competitor data hub, you can see, okay, this competitor was good because of XYZ reason. This competitor was good because of ABC reason, etc., right? So I've already created this sheet, and we will go over that in a minute, because I also find one of the good competitors. And that's the question you right now have in your mind, right? I can read your mind. What makes a good competitor, right? So what this essentially is that, I should put it here. Yeah, like this. It's better. So what are considered top competitors? So it's mainly 4 things we actually look at. So these are the 4 things we look at, right? So the first thing is, are they at least running 25 plus active ads at the moment? This gives us a very good glance of this can potentially be a good competitor, because no beginner or no rookie is gonna have at least 25 active ads, right? So that's the first thing. Second thing is the store has more than 150 plus products on their store. I'll quickly show you in a minute, so hang on how we can see how many products they have on their store. I have a quick tool for that, so I'll give you guys that as well in a minute. The third thing is, like, is he currently scaling ads? So at the current moment, is this competitor scaling ads? Is he trying new things? Is he increasing his ad budgets over time on specific ads? And have they been running longer for, let's say, at least a couple days, ideally minimum of a week, right? Because in that case, if we see an ad has been running for, let's say, 6-7 days, we know for a fact, okay, they've been running for quite some while. So there would be no other reason than this ad is probably profitable, right? Because otherwise, why would you run an ad for more than 6-7 days, right? So that's the thing we look at. We also look at the reach and the ad spend. I will go over that in a minute as well, because we have some tools as well we utilize for that to see the ad spend on some ads. So, and the last thing is, he's currently testing new things, whether he's testing new ads for his current winning products, whether he's testing new products, whether he's testing new offers. He's currently actively testing some new things. So he's not now scaling and lay back on one of his good performing products. We know he's active, and then you basically know, okay, this is a competitor who is about it, right? So now I'll show you guys the practical game. So how do we find these competitors? We utilize the Facebook ads library or Meta ads library. Just type it in on Google, and the first search result is the thing you want to go for. So then there are a few things we need to look at. So first of all, we are going to pick a country. So I picked Germany. I'd recommend you guys to pick one of the European countries. Why? Because I've seen the best results in European countries. So these are either Germany, Netherlands, Denmark, Sweden, Norway, France, Italy. Those are some of the best countries I do research in, and I tell my clients also to do research in. So that's the first thing, Germany. Then we have to select an ad category and we click on all ads, and then we have to select then we have to type in a keyword. So I always like to use the free shipping keyword, but obviously translate it in the language you are currently doing research in. So we are doing research in Germany, so we're putting here kostenloser Versand, which basically means free shipping in German. And then we go over here to a couple of filters we apply as well. The first thing is we only want to search for active ads. It's super important. And the second thing is we want to look for ads that have been live for at least a couple of days. So currently when I'm recording this, it's the 8th of August. And we want to look for ads that have been running at least, let's say, a couple of days, right? Let's say 3 days at least. So we click on the 5th of August, right? We apply that. And then the journey begins to finding good competitors. And I'm mainly looking at fashion dropshippers. So whenever I see a store like this with a fashion images, and I can tell already this is a fashion dropshipping store. If you guys want another video on how to spot the good competitors and how to review stores, etc., and how to know what is a dropshipper and what is not, let me know in the comments. I'll happily make that. But yeah, I did some research already prior before I was recording this video, and I found this competitor, and this is a very good competitor. And we will go over the checklist, right, we made here. So the first thing is he actively running more than 25 ads? And the answer is yes. As you can see here, this specific advertiser, Velveza Düsseldorf, has 63 active ads at the moment. So that's a good sign. Second thing we look at is, has it more than 150 products? So how we look at it is we go to the store. So because we have these ads here, we can simply click here on shop now and we will be taken to the landing page of the competitor. And we're utilizing this Google Chrome extension called PP Spy to track a bunch of things, such as how many products they have on their store. So as you can see here, they have 579 products. So that's quite a lot. That's pretty good. So yes, it also checked this one has more than 150 products. So that's pretty good as well. Then we go over to the last thing, is he currently scaling ads? That's super important as well. And I found some ads that he was currently scaling. Actually, let me go over it. 1 second. So he's scaling this one a bit. This has been running for a couple of days, but I saw a better one which had like, yeah, so 200 ad spend on this one, 150 on that one, 100 here. Yeah, there you go. So this is what I'm talking about. So this has been running for about a week now, and it's more than 400 ad spend. So that's a sign that this can potentially be a very good product. He has a same ad. I think this is the same product. It might not be, but he's also scaling this product as well, more than 400 ad spend. So yeah, he has quite some ads with like at least a couple hundred ad spend per product. So that is pretty good. That's pretty nice. That's what we want, right? So what we're going to do is we can put this specific competitor into our competitor data hub. So first of all, we get the store URL. So what we do is we have the store here, and I'd recommend to go to the home page. I copy the URL and put it in here. Boom, easy. Then we go to the meta ads library URL and we copy this and we put this one in here as well. And then we go ahead and double check the number of active ads, and he had like 63. Yeah, there we go. So we put 63 here, easy. And then we can put some notes. So in this case, I saw scaling multiple dresses, let's say 500 plus ad spend. Cool. So this is one good competitor we've now looked at. And yeah, the thing is, guys, if you do this every single day for hours and hours on end, you will end up with a very big list of tens of competitors. And that's eventually what you want, because then we can start analyzing these stores and analyze what they are doing good and why they are scaling. And we can model or store around these competitors and model or literally everything around what these competitors are doing, right? And that's eventually what we want to create. So this is basically the video about how we find good competitors and why this is so super important to start making your first or a lot of sales fast in e-com, because you don't reinvent the wheel. You literally look out there what's working and you model your store around the top competitors. You test similar type of products they are currently testing, and you simply test, analyze, reiterate, change things up, and go again. That's basically what you do. Do more research, find more good competitors, test more similar type of things they're doing. Always seek for improvements on your store, on your funnel, on your research, all that good stuff. And that's basically it, guys. So that is the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a very, very valuable video, I know for sure. If you have any other questions, feel free to send me a DM on Instagram if you want to get access to some of the things I shared in this video, such as the competitor data hub, the competitors I shared, all the good stuff. Just send me a DM on Instagram and I'll be happily sending it over to you guys, because yeah, it's super valuable information. It's going to help you kickstart your e-com journey, or if you've already started, it's going to help you massively scale up your e-com business for sure. So guys, this is the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. See you guys in the next one. Cheers.